School, when students take tests, they will have grades that decide their end results. So, should grades be replaced by written feedback? Well, hi everyone, my name is Nimni. In my opinion, I believe that grades should be replaced by written feedback because I think the feedbacks are much better than grades. So I will talk about two reasons for belief that grades should be replaced by written feedback. So firstly, I think so because if grades are replaced by written feedback, then the teachers, the students, and the students' parents will think that it shows more of a student. For example, if a student is very smart, like the smartest in class, but in class they don't raise their hand too much. They don't raise their hand, and they aren't too active. They aren't active at all. Then the written feedback would say that they are not an active student, which shows more of them, which shows more of them than grades or the results of tests. And I think that the feedback is more important because it shows how a student study, but the grade just shows that a student is just clever or not. It doesn't show much. But for the feedback, it can both show that a student is smart but isn't active. So that is my first reason. My second reason, I think that grades should be replaced by written feedback because grade isn't like as truthful as feedback. Students, when they take tests, they can copy answers from books, from files, or they can ask other students. That happens a lot during tests, and when that happens, that the grades or the result of the test is not showing the true results or the true results of a student. For example, if a student isn't good at school and then they ask other students for test answers, then they might ask the smart students for the answer to the test, or they might open their books and files and copy everything onto their test. Then the grade will show that they are a very smart student, but in fact they are not because the grade just shows that they have just copied a lot from books. But for feedback, that it will tell the parents, tell the teachers, and tell the students that that student is not good at studying, but might be active at school, might be active in class, but not very good at studying. Like he or she is not very clever. So in conclusion, I believe that grades should be replaced by written feedbacks because feedbacks are more important than grades. They show more of a student's personality or how a student study. And also feedback, it is more truthful than grades because when students take tests, then they can copy answers from other students or from books and files. So that's one opinion about grades being replaced by written feedback, and thank you for listening.